Hi guys. Continue. Okay, continue. So about the law, if gang stalking and targeted individuals issues can be brought into enacted a law to protect the you know protect the civilians, protect the public. I mean, it will be great, because if you talk about my trust, okay, my trust work. Uh, my trust, my trust actually is established because we wanted to have a better, kinder world. Okay, a kinder world. So if individuals' dignity is not upheld, and they can be tortured, okay, they can be tortured just like whatever people want to do to them, or is it because of the human experiment program, those old empires program that should already be eliminated. Okay, those programs should not be allowed to be continued anymore. This kind of mental torture of a person, gang stalking, okay, targeted individuals, uh, actions taken against them to strip them of all their livelihoods, strip them of whatever dignity that they have. Okay, so those are experiments that are being done. These are not should not be allowed. This kind of program, if let's say, okay, it is some sort of program that were introduced through the old empires program, okay, hidden program, or you can call it MK Ultra program. Okay, it shouldn't it shouldn't be allowed anymore. Okay, so I would like you guys to look into ways to dismantle this kind of groups, herd mentality, whoever that are engaged in this kind of behavior, that they think they have the right to torture and bully another individuals just because there's some hidden hands, okay, that are asking them to do this kind of heinous act against another person. Okay, so these are the things that I really like to see, um, the change that we can bring to our humanity. Okay, otherwise my trust work wouldn't be meaningful. Okay, my trust work has a lot of agenda to be more just, be fairer, be more just, okay, to protect human dignity, including the rights of freedom of speech and the rights for religious belief. Okay, when it comes to religious belief, I do not strongly suggest satanism. Okay, I know some of you guys out there are actually Satanists. I hope one of these days you guys can come to your senses, and really seek for the actual uh, enlightenment, actual enlightenment that you need. Okay, not through torturing people, not through belittling or slandering people. The actual kind of enlightenment is not through making another human beings humiliated or feel inhumane. Just because probably some elites they came up with this kind of program when it was the old empire. Okay, they have a bit of, people say cuckoo mindset, okay, cuckoo. They are a bit insane, okay. So when they are insane, they come up with this kind of program, okay, is to torture human being so that they are sort of can feed off their energy. They can sort of feed off their fear, okay. They like to keep the humanity in fear, okay. So those are what I call crazy leader. There are this kind of leader out there, okay. They have to be dealt with. They also have to be dealt with, okay. Because if you guys are working towards a kinder world, okay, and you actually condone insanity, okay, like the torturing, gang stalking, targeted individuals, MK Ultra, all those are insanity. You have to categorize it under the category of insanity. People who can have the right mind, excuse me, people who have the right mind wouldn't torture another individuals like that, okay. You have to be some sort of like your mental state have to be some sort of insane, okay, insane. Then only you will torture people like that. Understand? So mental health is another sector that is very important. Okay, that's why I say artists, I do open up a program for them for mental health. Okay. So if they need mental health, okay, send them for mental health check. Because this kind of behavior is not normal, you know. Normal people don't torture people like that one, okay? If you are a sane person, you don't torture people like that. Only your mental state is sort of a bit cuckoo, okay? Off. The wire is not fixed very right, okay? Let's say you are a robot, then you are the malfunction robot, okay? But we are human being lah. That means your mentality is a bit off. You are actually not right, okay. So maybe you are not until the stage of insane, but you are almost there if you torture people, okay. So in that sense, we need law law enactment on targeted individuals, gang stalking law, prohibition and regulation or punishment that can be taken against this kind of activity, okay. And we need law enforcement to dismantling of this kind of online attack or group attack in anywhere targeted at a particular individual, okay. And not unless if you are exposing frauds. If you are exposing frauds, like myself, I'm exposing somebody who cheated my livelihoods and cheated my finances and my identity, then that is not consider targeting any individual, okay. So you have to see what are the situation that consider as targeted individuals case, alright. So we need law to protect the public from this kind of situation. And we need probably for life insurance for artists who can insure their life against this kind of attacks. If they were harmed in this kind of situation, probably they can be compensated, okay, in case anything bad happened to them, all right. So yeah, I mean a lot of things can be looked into just pertaining to this issue of targeted individual. All right, thanks.